널 기다렸어.
Welcome back, everybody, to the SSL Season 2 of 2016. We are nearly finished over here, actually. We probably have about 3 or 4 games, unless we have a really unlikely situation come about, but there's still a chance, Wolf.
There still is a chance. All right, so the only 2 players that are no longer factors in this group are actually Classic, who's already advanced, and Hurricane, who is knocked out. SOS, this man, still has a chance. He has to win all remaining games. He has 1 away win currently, and he has 2 more away wins he could potentially earn throughout the night. Match number 25, no longer required to be played because Hurricane is out and Classic is in number 1. Seeding is not a factor in this, it's just advance or not advance. So basically, Curious is on his last life, SOS is on his last life, and both Gumiho and Trust need to secure a win in order to advance. If Gumiho wins this right here, right now, not only does he advance, but he knocks SOS out of the tournament. So very important for both of these players. If Gumiho loses, obviously he still is not out yet, but he might actually eventually get knocked out. I mean, he loses too many games in a row. He's on match point.
It's possible.
Like, he gets knocked out.
Especially if Trust, even if Trust loses a lot of his games, Trust has 3 away wins. So that's a big deal. Gumiho's only got 1 at this point. So let's see how this is going to go down. Gumiho was able to defeat SOS the first time they played, but this time it's on SOS's map, and that's going to be King Sejong Station for the first time tonight, right here in game number 22.
Surrender, no trigger, fingers go, living the dangerous life. It made me feel invincible, earthquake
Welcome to King Sejong Station. Hope you haven't forgotten it. Down here in the bottom right in the red, the Perdos player. It is SOS from the Jin Air Green Wings.
And up to the top left in blue, it is Gumiho. MVP Chicken Maru Terran, the only Terran in the group. And on match point. Yep, it is in fact the only Terran.
Gas first again.
He's been playing so predictably, and sometimes it's worked for him and sometimes it's not. SOS is going to do an early scout because he knows he can confirm this early on if it is gas first easily on this 2-player map. And because he's been encountering it every time, he already sees it, he already knows. He's not even going to go check the gas because he can see the timing of the barracks and know. Lucky SCV. Lucky SCV in the invulnerable spot. As there we go, there's Choya, yet another one of our collected coaches.
You can see he's feeling the pressure right now. Gets on camera, doesn't even really give us a smile. He just like wipes the sweat off his brow. He's like, oh god, this is so stressful. Not now, cameraman. My player needs to win this to get out.
No.
I wonder how much chicken maru those guys eat.
By the way,
anyway, yeah, more importantly,
insanely quick second gas. Can you check if the probe saw that?
I think he did.
I'm sure he did, right? Like,
yeah.
You can't miss something that important.
Let me see if he's mining 3.
He has 3 and 3.
Whoa. Okay,
this
is
actually
weird.
could be Cloak Banshees or Double Factory Blue Flame Hellion drop, or like, there's a lot of things this could be. This is definitely not standard, though. That is what it cannot be.
And it's totally scouted, as we said before. And he saw the amount of SCVs that are in there, too. He has all the information he needs, essentially, SOS. So what is he going to do to defend? Will he just go safe?
I think Robo is the way, right?
Robo Twilight, you know, just go for that standard catch-all kind of build. Make some observers. Keep it safe. You know, you can eventually get the defensive blink to deal with any kind of air units that come in.
All right, reactor here so far. Do we see a tech lab? Nope, just a Widow Mine. And he's got so much extra gas. Really curious to see what he's going to do. He might even just get
Fusion Core Rush Liberator range and park it over the natural.
I mean, that'd be really cool, but I'm trying to think of, like, he could grab an early eBay and get stem off of a second barracks and a fast +1 with this extra gas. Look at how much gas he's built up here. Maybe he's just going to abandon the plan based on the fact that he's been scouted. Second reactor.
He's still mining the gas, right?
Yeah, so I mean,
if you wanted to switch it up, you pull some guys out of gas for a bit.
And get a CC, yeah.
So
this is a bit wonky, man. All right, well, he's going to have obviously a fast drop with 3 Widow Mines. Maximum. And I'm really just trying to find anything else he could be doing here. He could potentially switch after the drop into double Liberator production on the starport. Maybe like rushing that out with the extra gas. I think first of all he's going to grab these second and third Widow Mines though. No. Reactored Liberators. I think that's what we're going to see. It's going to be like a Liberator timing push. Second barracks coming up. Double Liberators. This is pretty weird.
So he's going to put on pressure and pressure at the same time both of these mineral lines with the Liberators. I suppose he could also use them to protect the drop, but I think it's more so to just put on a mass amount of pressure at every base, as much as you possibly can, basically. And he's going to follow it up with tanks.
Yeah, he's even added that tech lab for the tanks.
Still doesn't have a second CC.
Back at home, I mean, this is a one-base play, which has been dead since 2012, basically, one-base play. Gonna go after this drop. There is an observer. Needs to cancel that Widow Mine and get it out of here. Oh, loses it. That's a bad start. As SOS fans clapping downstairs. Now, Gumiho, with this this position, is about to be scouted. SOS did go for that early observer. He can go across the map now and scout what's up. Look, there it is. Now he knows, okay, oh my god, time to batten down the hatches, get ready for this all-in, one-base Terran play.
And the build from SOS is very important. It's what we recommended. It's the catch-all build. You get those safe observers out. You get stuff to deal with what Gumiho can throw at you on one base with double gas. So, you know, a couple Liberators coming in, sniping a couple of probes before the pylon gets done there in position. Notice that he's put 3 back there to cover them. Oh, wow, and he snipes the medevac here.
SOS is playing in full form now. He doesn't have Blink yet, so this is still a scary position somewhat, but he's going to hang down here at the bottom of the ramp. He can actually probably start a third Nexus soon. He's going to play it safe first, though, because he knows he's up against one base.
Yeah.
There's the scan that kills the observer. I think 2 Liberators are coming around the backside. Here they are. There's nothing here. Mothership Core needs to get over here. He's going to lose a lot of mining time from this and several probes.
And he's going to get forward to deny so much mining time. And here's the tank.
You know what? This is not over yet, actually.
Yeah, it's not over by any means. Gumiho is actually ahead in terms of army supply, I should say. And he's looking to continue putting on the pressure. 3 gates just finished up.
This is really cool. Catching reinforcements with the Stalkers, killing several Marines here. And Blink is almost done. It's going to allow him to be a little bit more aggressive here.
Is this the new 1-1-1?
Basically, it looks like it, man. Reactor Liberator push. And look, this gas is going to be denied. He's coming in from the back.
He's trying to snipe out the Liberator. He's going to get one. He's going to commit to this, too. He blinks underneath.
And he's on the tank as well, forcing this back. There's so many Marines and medevacs.
Oh, the Gumiho! He keeps it alive. Keeps that tank up and running.
Okay, second tank is here. It's in tank mode, and it's doing a lot of extra damage. He pulls out of the pylon radius for most of those Marines. He's sieging it down. Just a few more shots will kill that pylon. Remember, this is the tournament life of SOS right now. If he loses this game, it's all over. He's pulling the probes. Another pickup there with a tank back.
Oh, he loses it.
A late drop.
Late drop, and look at this. He might be able to save it. No, he does not. And now it's only Marines, and they're all going to go down.
And that's Blink Stalkers. That's 2 base versus 1. GG.
SOS, he's still alive.
He's keeping his chances alive.
Don't count him out yet. He's not yet done. Sitting at 3-5, but his chances still are alive.
And important for Gumiho is that was an away map he could have won. He only has 1 away win. And when we get to this tie later on, the away wins are very important. So, I mean, I guess if he won that, he would have gotten out of the group anyways, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, he just needs a win, but either way, if he doesn't get the win, well, I guess it doesn't matter, because if he has a win, if it's a away win or not, it doesn't matter. So,
right, but
yeah.
So now we're going to Curious versus SOS. This game is important because it is one of those maps that will decide the tournament life of either player. They're both at SOS is at 3-5. Curious is 2-5, right?
Yep.
So
Curious has got 3 games left. SOS is 2.
That's right. So if Curious loses this game, he's out. If SOS loses, he's out as well. But if either win, they're not secure. Their spot isn't secured yet either. So we're gonna get to the point where we're getting closer and closer and closer to that 5-5-5 tie situation we talked about hours ago. Hours ago, we talked about how it's still possible.
We're figuring out this format as we go.